what is the process that you have used to help you to record your goals and then to actually, achieve the goals that you set for yourself?
Write it down. That's it. You don't have to ask anything. Write it down, because you are much, much more likely to achieve whatever it is that you're looking to do if it's written. Your eyes see it, your hands have moved, you've done some action just in writing it down. And then map it out. Obviously, I'm in budgets. I'm going to say, how much is it going to cost you to do this goal, and what can you feasibly afford, and in how long, what's the time span in whatever that goal is. Every goal has a dollar amount, even if it's pretty close to zero. But write it down, put a dollar amount, and then also put a date, and then tell somebody about it. Okay. Somebody needs to hold you accountable.
Now, in the last 5 years, 3 goals that you set for yourself that you've accomplished.
One is starting the business.
Okay.
And that I've accomplished, and obviously it's still growing, but the fact that it's open and it's still here for 3.5 years, that's exciting. Another one is, and I don't know, I'm going to say for business purposes, one is getting office space. I wasn't certain. You never really know if you're fully committed till you start making regular payments to somebody for something. So that was big for me, is to be in a place where I could consistently have some place for my clients to go. And then the third one is hiring an assistant. She has been phenomenal, and it was as if I was starting a whole new business when I hired her, because all of the emotion, the drama, the trepidation, like I felt very nervous and anxious and all of these different feelings, and I was uncertain about myself in that whole process. But she in the last 6 months has been like a godsend. And so having the assistant and being in a place where I could pay her, and then all of those things, is just, I'm amazed at what God is doing. So I know it's not me. I'm just listening to Him. So that is a huge thing. And I knew a year and a half before I hired her that it was going to happen. I just didn't know who. I didn't know how. But I wrote out her duties. I wrote it down. I wrote out the duties of what I wanted that person to do to free up my time. And that was a year and a half before the manifestation came. So now I'm writing out my duties and what I want to do for the next coach I'm going to hire, because I really want that to happen in 2009. Okay. So those are my 3 business related.
Now, consider yourself to be living the good life, and if so, what's your definition of the good life?
Okay, so my definition of good life for me is that I'm able to do everything I'm living out my purpose. I'm able to do what I need for my family, and I also have time for myself. And so for me, it's being a good steward and manager over my time, because I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, even with the activities for my kids. I absolutely know that right now this is what they need to be doing. I think that, the second part of your question was what?
Do you consider yourself to be living a good life? So you obviously do.
I do.
Right.
It's not perfect, but it is where I really want to be. And I ask myself, my husband gives me checkpoints, and he says, Ericka, what do you really want? What do you really want? And he's making sure that I am in the space that I need to be in. And I am. And I think I've had to learn to help myself is to lean on other people. That's been one of my hardest struggles, I should say, is to lean on folks, and just to make sure that keeping in good contact with people so that I can continue to live a good life.
Why do you think that's a struggle for you?
It's a struggle for me because I think a lot of women, I think I myself have fallen into the trap of thinking it has to all be done by myself. And it doesn't.
Right.
It really doesn't. I've taught my kids to fold their clothes.
Absolutely.
I ask my husband to pick up the kids when necessary, and I try not to feel guilty about that. I get my aunt to help sometimes if I need her to pick up the kids. We're gonna do that. My kids are right with my aunt right now, and so I think for me, I've had to learn that it brings them joy to help too. It brings other people joy to help you, and we all need variety. So I've just needed to lean on people a little bit more to make everything work the way we want it to.
So on this, for the other moms who are watching, other than the fact that you've learned that you need to lean on other people and use the people that God has in your life, what other lessons have you learned on your good life journey?
Take care of yourself. Say it again. Take care of yourself. My mother and sister just sent me a gift certificate for a massage, and what's so funny is I needed, like, September is the month that I need it, and I'm waiting until the end of September because I know it's a interesting month. But I'm, I have friends that tell me to keep working out because that's an important piece to my life, and it's gonna keep me on my toes and energized and my body feeling good. Eating right, sitting down when you need to, reading a good book. It doesn't all happen in one day,
Right.
but if I can get 20 minutes in one day, I can be rejuvenated.
Right.
I take my little bursts and take my moments,
Right.
and I have to, and it's okay. One thing someone said to me is that you're a really good mom when you know how to take care of your family and take care of yourself, and your kids can see that taking care of yourself is helping them.
Absolutely.
Because you get refreshed, you get reinvigorated, you get fired up again, and you're not like overworked and stressed out.